Hi and hello there. I'm Dennis K. Greener. Here is what I'd like you to remember about me. It all started when I was born on June 25, 1945, in Rupert, Idaho, exactly 6 months to Christmas to the day. My father's name was Byron Greener, but went by the name of Barney. My dad was born in 1911, in Kanosh, Utah. He was a tough man and took pride in his work. He lived to be 85 years old and was best known for training prized hunting dogs and fixing other people's bicycles. Fun fact, he must have had over 1 million marbles in his collection. My mother Radami Yeaman was born in 1912, in Oakley, Idaho. She lived to be 81 years old. She could play the organ piano really well and served multiple missions in the Mormon Church. Both parents are direct descendant of the Latter-day Saint pioneers. We have a rich history throughout our genealogy that dates back to early pioneer settlers, presidents and prophets alike. My mom was a small and sweet lady. Her favorite treat was a cream puff donut from Nesbitt's Bakery back in the day for 5 cents. My sister or I would always bring her a dozen whenever we came back to town for a visit. She was so delighted. I have 4 brothers and 1 sister. I was the youngest of them all. 5 boys make a basketball team and 1 girl cheerleader. Here's a few pictures of my siblings. This photo was taken at my older brother Devin's funeral viewing with all of my remaining siblings. Here's an old family Christmas card. Here's a photo of my first wife, Ruth Ann, and my 3 oldest daughters. My dear mother Radami made it to my final wedding reception in Idaho Falls, where I was married to my last wife, Peggy Ann Wade. Here's a photo with my wife Peggy Ann. Now, I'd like to share each of my siblings with you. Here's the eldest brother Donald, and he was born in 1932. Then my second brother William Devon in 1933. Then my third oldest brother Delano was born in 1935. I have 1 brother and 1 sister still living. Dale and Carmen. My 4th oldest brother Dale was born on March 12, 1941, and he is still alive as of 2022. My favorite sister, Carmen Greener Olson, was born on August 2, 1943, and she's alive and well, residing in West Haven, Utah. It's no secret that my sister was very special to me. We would travel together on vacation to visit various temples throughout the world, and I would save every bicentennial quarter that I found so she could add to her collection. This is the last picture with all of my biological siblings and parents together. I also have 2 additional adopted siblings that were introduced later in my life. I married my second wife, Lisa Ann Jolie, in Salt Lake City, Utah on Valentine's Day, February 14, 1981. I was 35 years old and she was 20. She gave me my only beloved son. We ended our marriage with 2 lovely children together. Our eldest son Randall Bryan was born on December 10 on a cold day in 1980. That day was unforgettable because it was my first and only son of 7 children. Randall Bryan was nicknamed Arby for short, although prefers to go by his middle name, Brian. He currently works as a branch manager at a freight brokerage, located in Sacramento, California. He is happily married to a woman named Courtney Ann Morales of South San Francisco, California. I was in attendance when they were wed on July 7, 2006 on a golf course called Coyote Point located in San Mateo, California, next to the ocean. My youngest daughter Yannicka Jolie was born in February of 1983, when I was 37 years old. She ended up being 6 foot 1 inches tall and received her doctorate degree in general dentistry and owns her own practice. Her nickname is Rosebud and she is the baby of the family. Here is a pictures of all my children from both marriages. From oldest to youngest in order left to right. Tiffany, Stacy, Shelby, Brandy, Farrah Jill, Randall Bryan, and Yannicka. My third eldest daughter Shelby was born in 1972 and sadly has passed away of a car accident on July 5, 2015. I have lived in many places, just to name a few: Rupert, Malta, Burley, Salt Lake, Ogden, Utah, Chubbuck, Pocatello, etc. I finally ended up where I was laid to rest in Idaho Falls, Idaho. The name of the cemetery is Fielding Memorial and my gravestone is located across from a little yellow house. Please feel free to stop by and visit. Amara Christine and Daxton Bryan are just 2 of my grandchildren from my only son, Randall Bryan Greener. 3 generations of Greener men. This is Randall Bryan and his son Daxton Bryan Greener. He was named after me as his name starts with the letter D, as all my brothers do as well. I have too many grandchildren to list all of them at this time. Just know that they were all my favorites, so to speak. I lived a full life with minimum regrets. I am considered a baby boomer and was born the same year that World War II ended. I ended up visiting 49 of the 50 states, just short of Alaska. I enjoyed long road trips and going on adventures with just quarters in the bucket for spending money. I have always been an active member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. My faith in the church was unwavered. I served a full mission in Florida and fulfilled all the sacred ancient ordinances of the restored church on earth. I passed away, but I have risen through the atonement of Christ. I love my family, my work, my garden, my dogs, and to go fishing. I also love snow tubing, floating the river, and soaking my bones in the hot springs in Lava and Oakley, Idaho. I hope you enjoyed watching and stay tuned for more updates. Love, Dad and Gramps.